During the 1990s, a number of research projects focused on identifying the social impacts that might result from not owning a computer or having access to the internet. The term digital divide was introduced to describe the differences observed between the haves and the have-nots. Efforts to resolve the digital divide have seen the Australian government spend $2.4 billion to provide laptops and broadband for high school children, and a forecast $56 to $94 billion for the national broadband network. Some researchers argue that while we may have almost closed the digital divide, we've actually created a new set of issues proposed under banner titles such as the reverse digital divide and digital differentiation. So, how do we know that the original digital divide is closing, and what issues are we seeing as a result? In the late 1990s, less than a quarter of all households in the developed world, and only 2% globally, had a computer and access to the internet. By the 1st of July this year, internet usage figures showed that around 90% of households in the developed world, 46% globally, are now on the internet. This is due mainly to national broadband initiatives and mobile internet deployments, and this number is still increasing. A number of new dividing issues are being reported around the world. Firstly, let's say that you and one of your classmates are asked to do a presentation. You have fibre-based broadband, but your friend is limited to first version ADSL delivered over an aged and corroded copper phone line. The deadline is tomorrow. You are able to access information and textbooks from all over the world, including videos of lectures given by eminent professors at exclusive universities. It sometimes takes a minute or more for a web page to download for your friend. Large files and video for him are simply out of the question. Obviously, you are able to turn in a much higher quality presentation and are more likely to receive a greater mark, even though the only thing that might have separated the two of you academically was your access to resources. Some studies demonstrate that even as we've seen computer ownership and access to internet connectivity increase, the expected reduction in the skills gap and effective uses has not occurred. This is seen where many who have come to computers in their older years can do little more than browse web pages and write emails. The hunt and peck generation, as they're sometimes called. And in our adolescents, who are more likely to use the internet for gaming and media consumption than as an information or educational resource.